Have you ever tried to be charismatic in a conversation, but you feel like you're choking on your own words or you're just paralyzed because you don't know what to say? If that's the case, then you need to watch this video. Before continuing, I would just suggest that you subscribe to the channel and activate notifications if you want to get more content on sales techniques, pitching techniques, fundraising, negotiation, and anything persuasion at the end of the day. Anyway, let's talk about this topic. A lot of people think that respecting the other side and having a high bar for what you say is the best way to demonstrate charisma and have a productive conversation. But what may happen is actually the opposite. When you respect the other side too much, you don't give yourself freedom to talk about what you want to talk about. You don't sound authentic. You're walking on pins and you don't really project that authenticity because you're being too careful about what you say so that you don't risk irritating the other person. But in a counterintuitive manner, you are not charismatic at all when you do that. And what you want to do is you want to lower the bar for what you say. Because even if you say things that are of lower quality, you are going to be more relaxed and you are going to project more charisma. And there's a couple of ways to actually do this. So the first one is to drop the formality. If you're meeting important people like CEOs, executives, fund managers, whoever it is, you may have the tendency to be very respectful, to call them by their titles, Mr., Dr., MD, whatever it is. And what you need to do is in some cases have the courage to be a little bit less formal, right? To be a little bit casual and ask, hey, what did you do this weekend? Or what are your hobbies? What type of music do you like? You may think that these questions are even unthinkable in certain situations which are very formal, but they project charisma. Why? Well, because people that don't have power are going to be very restrictive in what they say because they want to impress. But somebody with power doesn't limit themselves in their words. If you have a CEO, the CEO is going to talk about whatever they want, right? A CEO meaning someone, they're going to ask about, well, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? They don't care because they have so much power and charisma. And it's exactly the same thing here. When you have power and charisma, you have the capability to drop the formality because you don't care about impressing the other side. You already have power and you trust in yourself. Why would you need to impress the other side? That's the principle here, having the courage to be a little bit less formal. Then a related technique is to have the courage to respect the person a little bit less, especially if you're talking to someone famous or to somebody that has a lot of power. You may fall into fanboy or fangirl mode, right? When you're hanging on every word of the person, or you're respecting them a lot, or you just don't quit looking at them. You're kind of like fascinated or even paralyzed or stifled by the person. And as you're probably guessing, if you are even a little bit starstruck, maybe you're not going to be able to act normally, right? You're going to be super nervous in terms of what you say, in terms of how you behave, in terms of the things that you say. You're going to have a massive filter. You are not going to allow yourself to say 90% of the things that you probably want to say. So what you want to do is, even if the person is very important, you want to have the courage to respect them a little bit less, right? In a way, when somebody has a lot of importance or status, just caring about their status is being objectifying because you're not seeing the true person behind them. If you're meeting, for example, an important actor or actress, and you're just thinking about how they are an important actor or actress, you are actually objectifying the person because you're not seeing the real person behind them. So what you want to do is you want to have the courage to respect them a little bit less. Don't try to impress, don't try to talk about your achievements, just be casual. Seriously, what did you do this weekend? What are you thinking about this topic, right? What's your favorite sport, whatever it is? These things that seem very simple and dumb are actually what people expect when you have a normal conversation. If you meet somebody that is famous or has a lot of status, they will tell you that what they want is to be treated normally. They don't want people to be respecting them too much and being paralyzed and caring so much about what they say. They just want people to be normal. And that's exactly what you have to do, to have the courage to respect them a little bit less. Then the third technique is related, but it's a little bit different, which is you want to completely ignore the person's value. And what I mean by this is the following. We may have different attitudes based on the different value that the person has. That is, we may speak to a low-level employee of a company in a relaxed manner, but maybe we don't speak with a CEO in the same relaxed manner. Why? Because they have different value. But the moment that you do that, you are showing that your communication is not based on you, it changes based on the person. So what you want to do is you want to take the focus off of them and put the focus on you. That is, you are relaxed and you are comfortable with every single person that you meet. What is their value? Are they a CEO? Are they a cleaning person? Are they a barista? Are they an entrepreneur? I don't care. I speak to everybody in the same exact way. That's the principle to have, because people are going to realize that you don't treat other people in a different manner based on their status. You're not choking on your words with the CEO and being comfortable with a lower level employee. You treat everybody in the exact same manner, which is why I call this principle ignoring their value. It's not in an aggressive manner. You do see their value, but it's like their value doesn't matter to you because you literally treat every person the same way. It's like it's a personal principle. You only care about what you say and how relaxed you are. You don't care about who the other person is or what status they have. period. And then another technique is to lower the bar despite the tension. That is, if none of these techniques work and you still feel the tension and you still feel a little bit of pressure or a little bit of stifling with the other person, you want to actively override your emotions and still force yourself to be relaxed. For example, you are with a CEO or a fund manager or a person with a lot of status and you're choking on your words, but you still have the courage to say, hey, how was your day? What type of sports do you like? What type of hobbies do you have, right? So you're kind of forcing yourself to be relaxed, even if your whole body is fighting against it. It's one of those principles of fake it until you make it. Even if you don't believe in it, just keep doing it, and eventually you are going to think, oh, whether I like it or not, I'm behaving in the same manner with every single person. So this is how you take these people out of the pedestal and you just behave in the same exact manner. Nobody wants you to impress them by being too careful and by measuring every single word. They just want you to be relaxed. And this is how you do it. If you like this video, I would recommend the Improving Communication Skills playlist, which has a lot of different videos on how to improve your speaking, your selling, your body language, your tone of voice, and a lot more.